Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Ema's Moment with Lynesa Williams. Well, today's topic is one of those topics that I get excited. I really get excited to talk about, and that is discovering your why. Yeah, discovering your passion and your purpose, and ultimately turning that into a business. And we're going to do that in a very short period of time. Now, I know usually when you hear this topic, you've got to read through this 300-page book and, sit down and go discuss it with. Today, guys, we're going to go through this thing very quickly because it's one of those things that you got to get. You got to get it. Because if you don't get it, you're going to spend your time walking through life instead of living through life. So let's get started. The first thing that I want you to do is to get a pen and a piece of paper because we got to write it down. You know the old saying, write the vision and make it what? Plain. And we spend a lot of time, having the vision, but we have it in what? Here instead of writing it down. We got to have something that, you put it on paper because that brings life, brings life to things. All right. So now that I've given you some time to go get your pen and piece of paper. Now, the first thing that I want you to write down is 5 things that get you get your blood to pumping. I mean, it can be things based around a subject, and be things based around an emotion, around a topic. I don't care what it is, but these are 5 things that whenever you hear them, you get really excited about it. For example, when I hear people talk about money, I get to going. I mean, because I understand that when the money ain't right, everything kind of messes up. I mean, the marriage ain't right, the work ain't right, the kids ain't right. I mean, whatever it is, when the money's not right, it just kind of just destroys the whole foundation of who you are. So when I hear people talk about money, I get excited. Another area that kind of gets my blood going is women that are forced to be in corporate America and they really want to be at home with their kids. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, isn't that where a mother's heart is anyway? And she spends the majority of her day when you're forced to be in corporate America, you spend the majority of your time dealing with things that you don't even want to deal with. I mean, okay, I could go on and on and on. You see what I'm saying? So that would be 2 of my 5. All right, step number 2. Now take those 5 things and rank them between 1 and 5, and 1 being the most important thing, the most important emotion. It's that one thing that just, when you hear a lot about it, you just really want to talk about it. And guys, that one thing would be for me is empowering women to becoming all that they can be. I mean, I know that's what I love to do. That's who I am. I mean, can I sit down and encourage anybody? Yes, that's my gift. I'm a motivator. I know what I've been called here to do. But if you put me in a group full of women, oh, you got me all day. I mean, you don't even have to pay me. I can sit here and talk to you all day long. Now, you may not want to hear me all day long, but I sure could talk to you all day long. So now that you've ranked it between 1 and 5, the last thing is to, take that number 1 thing, that number 1 passion, and develop some businesses around it. Now, did you hear me? I didn't say develop a business. I said develop businesses. See, your gift makes room for you. And there's several things that you can do around your purpose. For example, what did I say? I love motivating women. So guess what? I started an organization called Mothers at Home. And this organization is geared at helping women transition from corporate America and to begin working from the home. And while they are doing this, guys, they are discovering their purpose, their passion, and ultimately turning that purpose and passion into a business. Not just a business, but a profitable business. Not only does the organization teach them that, we also teach them basic financial strategies that help women grow financially and ultimately generational wealth. Yeah. I mean, it's some deep stuff. You can see I'm getting excited about it because that's what I love to do. Okay, so that's one business. Another thing that I did is wrote a book called Take the Popcorn Out of Your Pancakes. Okay, you didn't hear me wrong. I said take the popcorn out of your pancakes. Crazy book, but it's geared at teaching women how to become a true Proverbs 31 mother at home. It's your guide to, moving from corporate America and becoming all that God has called you to become, and earning your DE degree. Your DE degree is your domestic engineering degree. Guys, another thing that I've done around my gift is I do seminars, I do conferences. I mean, you see what I'm saying? So once you discover that one thing, you can have several businesses that really showcase what you've been called to do. All right, it's that easy. See, we've already gone through the 3 steps. I told you it wasn't going to be hard. I told you. But now, not only do you have it up here, guess what you did? You wrote it down. I'm so excited for you. I really am. Oh, okay. I can't leave without saying this. Guys, take this thing really serious. Take it very seriously. And the thing that I want you to understand is that whatever your why is, it needs to be so strong that it makes you cry. I mean, I tell people that if your why does not make you cry, it's not strong enough. Yeah. If your why does not make you cry, it's not strong enough. See, I'm very passionate when it comes to empowering a woman to becoming all that God has called her to be. I'm very passionate about that. And I can cry with anyone. I mean, I'm sure you can tell I'm an emotional person as it is, but I can sit down and just, oh my God, oh my goodness. I lose it when it comes to just showing a woman all the gifts that God has put in her. I do. So keep in mind, if your why does not make you cry, it's not strong enough. Well, thank you for spending this EMOS moment with me, and I look forward to having you on different shows and you hearing different topics. And you know what? Ultimately, I look forward to helping you to become all that God has called you to be. Peace, love, and at the end of the day, happiness.